Sorry.
Nice to meet you. Mr. Mark.
Yes, we can't do anything about it.
Can you explain what this means to the average Amtrak rider?
Well, it's not just to the rider, it's to the whole Northeast United States. It's a business community. They have a safer locomotive. We have a locomotive where the customers will feel a better ride. We've got the modern technology that delivers a faster acceleration, which means you're going to have almost an ability to catch up with a Acela, even though this is a regional operation. We're going to have a greater reliability. It's going to be a better train handling because of the technology that's in there. So safety is number one, customer service, and the more efficient locomotive. We're rebuilding this railroad so that we have a global competitiveness.
Why is it safer?
Because it has the technology today that has crash energy management, positive train control, communication-based train control, the kinds of things that weren't available 30 or 35 years ago to deliver are available today, and they're incorporated in this Siemens locomotive.
Can it help prevent the kind of accidents we've seen?
Absolutely.
Like the New York?
Oh yes, absolutely. Positive train control would have stopped that because it would have enforced the speed restriction on that corner.
And the current fleet of locomotives, describe what these are replacing.
The current fleet are called AEM7s. They've been around now for about 30 to 35 years. Most of them have between 3.5 to 4 million miles on them, and they're tired. And so we keep patching them together in the past, but that's not what myself, this board, the vice president, that want to have happen. We need to deliver, and we are delivering a new Amtrak, something that the people, the business community needs and must have for our future, for the jobs.
I'm sorry, so I've done stories on positive train control, and you're saying that this is a part of that?
Absolutely. This is the most up-to-date positive train control, uses our access system. We expect to meet the 2015 deadline if you've done those kinds of stories in the past. These pieces of equipment are much more efficient and more capable than anything else that's out here today.
So again, what can this train do in terms of positive train control? What could it stop from happening?
If you're having a group of people working along the corridor and you put a speed restriction on, and you don't recognize it as an engineer, it will enforce that speed restriction. If there is somebody closer in front of you or you run through a signal system, this train will stop you right there.
And if it's going too fast around a curve?
Yeah, going around a curve or where people are working, it will enforce the restrictions itself with a set of computers on them.
And the previous engines didn't do that?
Not the same way that this one does, and not in the same, it doesn't have the same capability that this one does.
When are we going to see this?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning from Boston?
From Boston on train 171 to Washington.
And what about the others? When do they go on?
We're going to start, there's several of them that will be going online in the next couple, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then you'll have them on a monthly basis being added till we get to 70 of them through 2015.
And the cost?
Cost was $466 million was the cost of this actual procurement, and then we also have to make some improvements in the maintenance facilities and other places, so the total cost was a little bit over $500 million.
And that's
70 locomotives. What we're going to see, and I think one of the things, if you missed the comments, is we're going to see the ability and the estimate that Siemens made to actually have a savings of about $300 million over the 20-year period of time in the electricity that we use because of the regeneration of these locomotives and their more efficient operation. It's a better way to serve the public in the Northeast.
Mr. Boardman, what's the fastest these trains will go in the Northeast corridor? What's the fastest they'll go?
125 miles an hour, and they'll get there a lot quicker than anything that we have today.
You said tomorrow, this one will be going into service tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning, this train will go from Boston to Washington on train 171 leaving Boston at 8:15 in the morning.
Mr. Boardman, one more question. You just announced a joint bid with the California High-Speed Rail Authority for new train sets. Are you concerned about some of the legal challenges that's currently facing the California High-Speed Rail Authority?
Well, California is doing. We're just joining them in the procurement of high-speed rail. I don't really know what all their challenges are completely. It's a big job just running the Northeast Corridor, and that's what we're going to make happen.
Thanks for your time.
You bet.